Have you ever wondered what really separates the people who consistently crush their goals from everyone else? Well, it's not some secret genetic trait they were born with. It's discipline. And here's the best part. Discipline isn't something you have, it's something you build. It's a skill. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can do that using this really powerful system called the Lotus Method.
You know this feeling, right? You set a new goal, you are totally on fire for a few days, maybe even a week. You're waking up early, you're eating right, you're getting things done, and then, poof, it's just gone. That energy completely vanishes. It's such a frustrating cycle. But you know what? It happens for a reason. It's because we're all relying on the wrong thing.
And this right here is the absolute key. We have to separate motivation from discipline. See, motivation is that initial spark. It's exciting, it's emotional, but man, is it unreliable. Discipline, on the other hand, that's the system. That's the engine. It's what gets you to show up on the days you really don't feel like it. As it says here, and this is so important, discipline doesn't care how you feel. It just does. That's what turns goals into reality. So how do we build this system? Well, that is where the Lotus Method comes in. It's all built around this beautiful, powerful metaphor. Think about it. A lotus flower starts its life way down in the chaotic, messy, muddy water. But it pushes through all of that, rises above it, and blooms completely untouched and perfect. And that is the perfect analogy for discipline. It doesn't matter what distractions or temptations are swirling around you, you can train yourself to rise above it all. The whole method breaks down into 4 really clear stages that build on each other, kind of taking us on a journey from the mud to the sun. First, we have to build our roots. That's our mental foundation. Then we grow the stem, which is all about strengthening our self-control. After that, we bloom, which is where we master deep, unbreakable focus. And finally, we learn to thrive, making discipline a permanent part of who we are. All right, let's dig into stage 1, building your roots. Because just like that lotus, you can't grow tall and strong if you don't have a solid foundation to anchor you. And this is where it all starts. Not with big, crazy actions, but with your mindset. There are 3 absolute keys to getting this right. First up, clarity. You have to ask yourself, why do you actually want this? Your why is your anchor in the mud. Second, your environment. Look, willpower is overrated. It runs out, so you have to design your environment to make discipline the easy choice. If you don't want to eat junk food, don't have it in your kitchen. It's that simple. And third, start small. Please, do not try to overhaul your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Instead, build momentum with tiny, almost laughably small habits. 1 push-up, 5 minutes of reading. These tiny wins are what build an unbreakable foundation. Okay, so once those roots are firmly planted, it's time to start growing. We're now entering stage 2, growing the stem. This is where we start to rise out of that chaos by building real, practical self-control. It's all about learning how to act even when you don't feel like it. So what's with the big number 5? This is a brilliantly simple but incredibly powerful technique for building that self-control. It's called the 5-second rule. Anytime you feel yourself hesitating, whether it's getting out of bed or starting that task you've been dreading, you just count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, you physically move. It literally short-circuits the part of your brain that wants to talk you out of it and pushes you into action. The next tool in our belt for building self-control is all about delayed gratification. Honestly, think of this like a workout for your discipline muscle. It's the simple act of choosing a long-term reward over that instant, short-term pleasure. And you can practice this all day. Every time you decide to finish your work before you check your phone or wait an extra hour to eat that snack, you are literally training your brain to be more patient, more resilient. It's a superpower. And that brings us to the bloom stage, stage 3. This is where we learn to truly focus. And the key technique here is time blocking. See, once you have control, you need to direct it. And this is how you do it. You don't just work on things whenever you feel like it. Instead, you schedule specific, non-negotiable blocks of time in your calendar for your most important work. And during that block, phone is off, notifications are silenced. You are completely locked in. This is how you achieve deep focus. And finally, we've made it to the surface. Stage 4, thriving. A lotus doesn't just bloom once and then it's done, right? It keeps on thriving. And this final stage is all about making discipline a permanent, effortless part of who you are. It's about turning it into a lifestyle. There are 2 vital habits for this. First, you have to track your progress. This creates accountability. Get a notebook, use an app, whatever works. When you can see a chain of successful days stacking up, you become so much less likely to break it. And if you do miss a day, the rule is simple: never miss twice. And the second part is this powerful mental shift. You have to change your identity. Stop saying, "I'm trying to be more disciplined." Start telling yourself, "I am a disciplined person." Your actions will start to fall in line with that new belief, almost automatically. Okay, so theory is great, but it's pretty useless without action, isn't it? Real change only happens when we actually do something. So to wrap this all up, I've got a simple, straightforward 7-day challenge to help you get started right now. It really is this simple. Step 1, just pick one habit. Don't go crazy. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier or reading 10 pages a day. Just one thing. Step 2, apply the 4 stages we just talked about to that one habit. And step 3, track your progress every single day for the next week. That's it. This is your chance to really prove to yourself how powerful this can be. I'm going to leave you with this one final thought to chew on. The true goal of all of this, of building discipline, it isn't about being rigid or punishing yourself. It's about building self-trust. It's about getting to a place where you know deep down that when you say you're going to do something, you will do it. So ask yourself, what becomes possible in your life when you can truly, completely trust yourself to show up?